discover the ancient secrets of vibrational energy. Are you aware that there exists a powerful method, known to the ancient Egyptians, to enhance positive energies, and you can harness it as well? In ancient Egypt, mystical powers awakened consciousness, and profound insights into the natural laws of the universe reigned supreme. Every day, mythical beings bestowed their extraordinary powers upon the inhabitants, serving as inspiration to the great architects and masters of knowledge. This empowered their civilization to thrive in various ways beyond what any neighboring culture achieved. Join us for the journey ahead as we explore how you too can master vibrational frequencies and welcome higher energies into your life. Let's get started. Today, we delve into the ancient wisdom that many great civilizations of the past utilized for their cultural advancement. Over time, texts may have been misinterpreted, or there could have been questionable intentions among researchers, leaving these teachings shrouded in mystery. However, through meticulous examination of ancient scrolls and inscriptions in historic temples and sacred locations, we've uncovered profound truths. The Egyptians were among these illustrious civilizations. The grandeur of their culture is evident in their art, writing, and, most notably, their remarkable architecture. But what truly sets them apart is their profound understanding of sacred geometry and numerology, which is deeply rooted in their knowledge of universal truths. Consider the iconic animal-headed deities of ancient Egypt. They symbolize beings with awakened consciousness, possessing a primal power. These deities represent mastery over the universe's laws and a heightened grasp of reality. The ancient Egyptians had a more intricate concept of their deities than what we might initially assume. For them, their deities were embodiments of nature, entities with which they could merge to tap into power and acquire fresh insights. In fact, they referred to these beings as Neter, phonetically echoing the modern word nature. These Egyptian deities practically embodied the laws governing all aspects of nature, a concept reflected in various artistic depictions within their temples. For instance, a common portrayal in their temples features a stele showing the initiator of Egyptian spiritual culture, arms outstretched, and extending a net over their shoulders. This net symbolizes the expanding universe originating from the primordial center, where existence is born and extends across various dimensions. This depiction serves as a vessel for conscious beings, including us, to evolve and reach higher states of spiritual development. Similar representations can be found, demonstrating everyday individuals stretching the net of the universe, indicating that these initiates were common people, initiated to the mysteries of universal knowledge. This implies that anyone with the desire could gain the necessary spiritual knowledge to comprehend the universe's truths and connect with nature. The builders of the temples, mathematicians, artists, and architects of ancient Egypt must have followed a similar path. Their works vividly demonstrate their profound knowledge, attainable only by reaching a heightened state of consciousness. Geometry and numerics played an essential role in Egypt, showcasing the intention of their creators to connect the physical world with the spiritual. Extensive studies on the geometry of various temples, monuments, and artworks have revealed that precise measurements were used to shape decorative and architectural elements, such as statues, columns, portals, and others. The way these elements were distributed within the temples, tombs, or buildings generated unique vibrational frequencies capable of significantly influencing the physical and spiritual aspects of individuals. It's important to understand that different vibrational frequencies directly impact us based on our interaction with each type of vibration. Elevating our vibrational frequency provides more energy and a greater capacity to achieve our goals. The ancient Egyptians understood this, realizing how different vibrational frequencies affected people's moods, intellectual abilities, physical capabilities, and spiritual insight. To achieve this, they structured their constructions and monuments to consistently emit high vibrational frequencies, providing energy for specific rituals or influencing people in specific ways. How does geometry function to emit different vibrational frequencies? Geometry operates much like an antenna. Certain geometric shapes with specific measurements, like Egyptian pyramids, for instance, can receive a powerful energy flow from the universe and transmit it to the physical world through their forms. This is why people who visit the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt feel a powerful energy emanating from that place. The entire Giza area, home to the three most famous pyramids of the ancient Egyptian civilization, appears to have been designed to function as a gigantic antenna capable of generating very high vibrational frequencies. These frequencies were useful to ancient initiates, priests, masters of knowledge, and even the pharaoh in elevating their consciousness and connecting with the divinities. Moreover, the ancient Egyptians used several sacred artifacts and objects with specific geometric shapes to elevate their vibrations. These artifacts included the sacred staff and the ankh, often associated with the cycle of life. In many depictions, deities are seen carrying the ankh, which has a more complex symbolism than initially thought. This suggests that the ankh was not just a means to approach the deities, but rather, the deities themselves showed initiates the way to connect with them through a sacred object with a specific geometric shape. From these representations, we can infer that one of the methods the ancient Egyptians used to raise their vibrations and connect with universal consciousness was to introduce an artifact with a specific geometric shape into their nasal passages. This artifact functioned as an antenna for high vibrational frequencies. While this may sound unconventional, it is a practice observed even today in places like Silicon Valley. Recent experiments conducted by some neuroscience companies aim to better understand how to activate and stimulate specific areas of the brain to produce concrete ideas or thoughts. In these experiments, scientists insert diodes into a person's nasal passages, emitting small LED emissions that target specific parts of the brain for stimulation. What the ancient Egyptians achieved with sacred geometry in their constructions and objects is something we can apply today. So how can you raise positive vibrations through geometry? Pyramids. Pyramid shapes can be used as receiving and amplifying antennas for universal vibrations, increasing positive vibrations in your life. The geometry of pyramids works perfectly because energy from the universe enters from the top and is distributed uniformly and amplified to each face. Consider having small pyramid-shaped sculptures or decorations in your room or living space to maintain positive vibrations. Pendulums. In ancient Egypt, pendulums were crafted from various materials and featured diverse geometric designs at their tips. Each was designed to attract or repel specific types of energy. When used, pendulums describe oscillatory movements while suspended in the air, with their tips often tilting toward the point with a higher vibrational frequency. This makes them perfect as receivers and amplifiers of universal vibrations. You can use a pendulum as a pendant, and it can be made of a precious stone, like quartz, an excellent energy catalyst. This allows you to attract positive energies while repelling negative ones. Mandalas. Mandalas are other geometric objects that can help attract positive vibrations, with their perfectly balanced lines and details around a center, representing the starting point of universal energy. They provide excellent amplification of positive energy. Mandalas are useful for meditation, achieving spiritual balance, and purifying the soul. Remember, geometry alone isn't the sole means to maintain a high vibrational frequency. It requires your active participation. Be a good person and surround yourself with other good individuals. This way, you can experience more profound states of consciousness and draw closer to divinity. Don't forget to share your knowledge like this content. Leave a comment, subscribe, and activate notifications. Thank you for your viewership and see you next time.